Just dropping in to talk about these pens. For some reason, I can't stop using them. So, let's talk about it. First off, I want to give mention to the sketchbook I've been using lately. Roter Faden, I think. It's German, so I have no idea. But I ordered a couple more. I don't hate this sketchbook. The problem with it is that the dots are entirely too dark, which bothered me at first, but now I've kind of gotten used to it. The other issue is that let's see if I can show you. It bleeds straight through, but not all the way to the other page. It just means that I can only use one side of each page, and they're not very big. I think they're refills for a notebook, but I love the binding. I love that it lays completely flat and that I can wrap it around with no problem and draw on a stable surface, so that's what I've been using lately. Now let's get into the pens. So when I say that I hate this Pentel pen, I mean that I want to love it. It's supposed to be like the poor man's fountain pen, but it's strange. You can see the tip there. It's like a felt sort of situation, and it kind of molds to your writing as you use it, but only sort of. So it started out really scratchy and thin, and I thought if I applied pressure for long enough I could get like a thick and thin, but now it's just kind of thick. And it has this awful splaying reaction sometimes, and it's just kind of wildly unpredictable, and I hate it, except that I love the sketches that it produces. Here's some of that early scratchy writing with the blue-black fountain-ish pen. And some early sketches. So even the early sketches were promising enough that I decided to keep using it. I just love that little bat face. Next up is another Pilot, and actually, I mean, I love Pilot products, and I actually want to love this pen too. It's the Hi-Tech C, and they're supposed to be widely available, except I had to order this one because I just couldn't find any on my store shelves. And you can see that I got it in 3 colors eventually, so we've got black, blue-black, and purple. It's a very fine tip, which I love. It's a .04, and it's supposed to be no skipping, no scratching, and it's not that. But I love that I have to put down pretty decisive lines, and again, it makes me a little looser because I have not so much control, even though it's a precise tip. So with the Hi-Tech C, I get things like this. I love the monoline. Obviously, I filled in that black with a brush pen. But I like the slight looseness, but also the precise monoline at the same time. I will link all of the pens down below and where you can get them. I ordered all of them from JetPens personally. It's my favorite. But I've just been enjoying my sketch time lately because of these 2 awful pens that I just can't stop using. Happy drawing!